I've read his writings.
Yeah, I'd fuck you up, you little pussy son of a bitch.
Bring it, you piece of shit. Why don't you go beat up your daughter?
You wouldn't call me that to my face. You'd be eating your teeth, you little motherfucker.
I'd choke you unconscious.
Oh, yeah, you're so tough.
No, Swordman, let me understand here.
You're going to be run off the internet as the bottom line, but you're not going to have a place to hang your head.
Yeah, you're a fucking pussy little Jew motherfucker. You don't even have what you're doing with the DMCA fucking lawsuit, you little pussy son of a bitch.
Lindstedt got a pop out of John's.
Yeah, I'll fuck with you. Hey, fuck with me, motherfucker. Bring a lawsuit on. I'll go back to Ohio. You little cocksucker.
You don't even have a picture available online.
I know your address in Ohio, you little pussy Jew motherfucker.
Fine, you know my address. Come here. Come here right now. Come here. Get in your car and come here. Get out of the Northwest and come here tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. Listen to you. You even sound like a fucking Jew.
Why don't you go beat your wife and
son
daughter?
of a bitch.
Why don't you go beat your wife and daughter again?
I don't beat. You see, you parrot a bunch of shit you don't even know about. I never beat my daughter, you little motherfucker. You were out here. Some shit. There's some little Jew cocksucker named Brian.
Yep, it's a pretty interesting show, as you heard. The first person who was speaking was Martin Lindstedt, and then like the really wimpy sounding guy was this guy named. He has another show. It's called Sword Brethren, and Torbacher loves that show. Torbacher from what do you call it, Norway? Hey mannen, hoppas du kommer på showen snart. And then like and then like the guy who was like really going crazy yelling his name is John Britton, but everyone calls him Johnny Tonto. And and now you're going to hear a clip of me calling in. And I should tell you about one more name you got to know about. There's this guy called Brian Wright who's been like threatened to beat up what do you call it? John Britton, aka Johnny Tonto. So like I kind of fuck with him about that. Now let's listen to my calling in.
Well, I'm going ahead and looking. I'm pretty well the consensus that Brian Rio had his ass handed to him, tonight. Now, in the case of Gillette, I don't hate Gillette, and you used to be with Gillette quite a bit. You don't hate Gillette either, do you, John?
No, I don't hate Gillette.
You wanted to beat his ass. You wanted to beat his ass in August 2007, though, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
You wanted to go down. You wanted to go down to Marianna, Florida here. Just go beat his ass. In the middle of the federal penitentiary here, and I talked you out of it, didn't I?
Yeah.
Huh?
That's true.
I told you that was not really a good operating plan here. You might end up spending some more time at the prison than what you wanted. You beat his ass in the visiting room, you were mad at this pissy letter that he sent you, about why you didn't send him $100 and why you didn't have his web page back up after he screwed it up here, and why you hadn't done this for him and why you hadn't done that for him, and essentially what boiled down to is
everything was screwed up by people he invoked that, was beyond my ability to redeem it.
Martin Luther Dzerzhinsky Lindstedt? Hello?
Who's this?
Hi, I'm Joe Blow. I have a little question concerning that. If he was,
okay. You're posing as Joe Pennsylvania right now, are you? Or what?
No,
I'm a member.
I'm not. I'm Joe Blow. I have another radio show.
Okay, you sound like Mike the Kike Delaney, right?
That's why you should say that. I used to know him. We were both anti-Zionists back in the day. No, I have a little question.
Okay. So what happens is that are you the Jew Nick Kaplan, or are you some other mamzer?
I'm another mamzer. No, actually, concerning Kaplan, I'm like I once recorded a show with that one Nazi nigger, and I told him like Kaplan isn't a Jewish name; it's a Turkish name. I'm from the fucking Middle East. Everybody knows that.
Okay, so you're Kaplan. You're Kaplan, right?
No, I'm not. I'm not Joe Blow.
I mean,
fucking question. Hey man, shut the fuck up already. Okay.
Well, hold on, dumbass. The thing about it is Delaney here, or something like that.
I'm not Delaney.
Look, dumbass. You don't get to go ahead and tell me to shut the fuck up on my own show. You know what I mean? Now, if
well,
you
when
want
you
to go
shut the
ahead,
fuck up, I won't tell you to shut the fuck up, okay?
well, looks like you're going to shut the fuck up, dumbass. Anyway.
He calls in and fucking
Yeah, he calls
he's
Joe
Blow. He's an anonymous fuck. What he is a fucking coward.
I think it's old Mike the Kike Delaney here.
Oh, it sounds like him. Yeah, same fucking chuckle as.
Yeah, same fucking chuckle here. I mean, shit. The character looks like old. What the heck was it Shemp? Was it Shemp on the Three Stooges? That's what he looks like. He looks like a little round-headed Jew boy. Is what is the way he looks like.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know. I may go ahead and unmute him here in about 5 or 10 minutes here and see if he's going to go ahead and behave. Essentially, look, you boy, you don't get to go ahead and come in, cause trouble. Now, if you want to go ahead and ask a question, go ahead and ask the question.
Oh, don't worry. I call back in, and then he gets like really pissed off at me real soon. You'll find out.
Well, 129 saying that you got punked in your own house.
Got punked in my own house? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to go ahead and unblock old non-member, and maybe he'll go ahead and figure out that I'm the one who gets to go ahead and speak on my show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You here? Now, what do you want?
I have a question for Johnny Tonto. You were just talking about
Johnny
how you were
Tonto.
like...
Johnny Tonto, I mean, if you're going to call him Johnny Tonto, you need to go ahead and identify yourself, Mr. Kaplan.
Joe Blow. Okay, now, you were just saying that you're about to go to prison to beat up somebody in the waiting room. How come you're too scared to, like, take on Brian Wright? Take on
Brian Wright?
Yeah. Would you mind please explaining that?
You're obviously a tard. I mean, John, you want to talk about how you're not scared? How scared you are?
I don't care to talk to this punk. He's some cyber nigger punk.
Well,
I think
you are too fine, right? That's okay. I won't talk anymore about it. I have another question for Mr. Lindstedt. Hey, Martin. Another thing I was wondering about. You keep on talking about you're Swedish. I live in Sweden right now. I'm in.